Oh dear.
That's what happens when you make me do a video with you when I'm not feeling well.
Yeah, well.
It's on you, not me.
Okay. It's better than being a dumb one. Hey everybody, welcome to the Intelligent Donkey.
I didn't know you were there. You guys scared me.
Yeah, all those viewers out there are waiting and wondering what they're going to see here.
I am too.
Well, yeah. What we're going to see here is the third song from the album Vulture Culture by the Alan Parsons Project, the next one up in the list. Let me do something on the screen here. Go back to here. There we are. And
what if I changed my mind?
What if you change your mind?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that would be awkward. What we have here, first of all, is what we started with last time that the two of us got together. We talked about and listened to two songs from the album Stereotomy. Then last week, we did two songs from Vulture Culture. You know that they're both 1985, by the way.
Yep.
We talked about the fact with Luna Rosa that Vulture Culture was released in February of 1985. And guess who else was released in February of 1985?
That's why you wanted her to do that one.
Yeah, at least at first anyway. But we have a total of 3 songs. We didn't want to do a triple reaction, so we're going to have the third one, the third song from that album, done by you. Now, it just so happens, and we're not going to show you yet, we're not going to show you just yet exactly what album is coming next, but I will say this. The next album has 4 songs, so there's going to be a pair of double reactions. 2 by you, 2 by Luna Rosa.
Okay.
For the next one up from here. And the next one after that, I have decided, is going to be a full album reaction. I haven't decided yet whether that's going to be done with Nana or with Luna Rosa. We'll just have to kind of see what's going on.
We can attempt it with Nana. Nana's attention span it's a problem sometimes.
The word attempt there is in italics and quotation marks.
He knows me.
Exactly. Yeah, we acknowledge the fact that Nana is a little bit under the weather doing this recording, but we do want to get at least this recording done today to complete our discussion of the album Vulture Culture. Now, obviously, it's 8th best out of 11. And that only means, though, like I talked about last time with Luna Rosa, that it's not that it's a bad album. There's just 7 albums that are better than that.
Okay.
In the list. It's really
that makes sense.
All there is to it. So we're going to listen to it.
I'll be the judge of that.
You'll be the judge of that. Okay. I think you're going to like this song in particular here. Let me call it up here. It's called The Same Old Sun. It is the concluding track on the album Vulture Culture. And I managed to find myself a lyric video, which is nice.
Okay. So
you can listen to the lyrics. And it is sung by Eric Wilson. Now, in fact, quite a few of the songs from their 1980 album onward are that way, are sung by Eric Wilson, the other half of the duo that make up the Alan Parsons Project. Okay. I was going to, at first, I was considering doing one that was sung by Colin Blunstone. But then I realized we've already done one, but not part of our series of album ranked reactions. Remember when we did the Old and Wise versus the original version, and then the cover by Floor Jansen?
Yeah.
Yeah, the original by the Alan Parsons Project was sung by Colin Blunstone.
Oh, okay.
So I thought, okay, well, I'll leave that one for now. You're going to hear plenty of Colin Blunstone later on. He just celebrated his 81st birthday, Colin Blunstone did. But in the meantime, we're going to do one with Eric Wilson.
Okay.
singing the lead vocals here on The Same Old Sun. So here we go.
Tell me what to do. Now the light in my life is gone from me. Is it always the same? Is the night never ending? Tell me what to do. All the hopes and the dreams went wrong for me. There's a smile on my face, but I'm only pretending. Taking my life one day at a time, 'cause I can't think what else to do. Taking some time to make up my mind, when there's no one to ask but you. The same old sun will shine in the morning. The same bright eyes would welcome me home, and the moon would rise way over my head and get through the night alone. And the same old sun will shine in the morning. The same bright stars will welcome me home, and the clouds will rise way over my head. I'll get through the night on my own.
Very 80s. But what do you think?
So far, I like it.
Yeah.
A lot.
As we keep going up, they keep just getting better and better as far as I'm concerned. This is a very similar ballad to the one that you listened to from Stereotomy, Light of My Life.
Yeah.
I like that, only
Yeah.
that one was not sung by Eric Wolfson.
Yeah.
But there's a very similar sound to it, and of course it's very 80s, but everybody in the 80s was a little bit synth happy.
Just a little.
Just a little bit.
Tiny bit.
Just a tiny bit.
Tell me what to do. Now there's nobody watching over me. If I seem to be calm, well, it's all an illusion. Tell me what to do. When the fear of the night comes over me, there's a smile on my face just to hide the confusion. Taking my life one day at a time, 'cause I can't think what else to do. Taking some time to make up my mind, when there's no one to ask but you. The same old sun will shine in the morning. The same bright eyes will welcome me home,
Love that melody.
and the moon will rise way over my head. I'll get through the night alone, and the same old
And that's how that goes.
It's the kind of song I could go to sleep to.
Is that a good thing? It's a soothing
Depends
enough
on
song.
whether I want to go to sleep or not.
Well, I suppose it is a soothing ballad. It's
Yeah.
lyrically, like I said, lyrically similar and musically similar. I think they're both in the same
Very
key.
simple.
A simple
lyrics.
tune.
Lyrics are simple.
Yep, structured the same way with just two verses with choruses.
Yep.
That's all it is. It's in the key of C. I can tell that just because of exactly where the high notes in the chorus go. On there, it goes into some notes that I can't hit anymore. But the bulk of the song is I could hit, but just not that really high note like that. So, any which way. Yeah, the fact that the albums keep getting better is reflected in the fact that we just did a third song from Vulture Culture, whereas we only did 2 songs from Stereotomy. And just FYI, we're going to be doing 1 song exactly from the Sicilian Defense, the album that ranks at number 11.
Okay.
The only reason that we're not going to do it yet is something that I explained a couple of weeks ago, and I'm not going to explain in full detail just yet, but we're going to listen to that song as part of our reaction to the album Eve, which obviously is further up the list somewhere. I'm just not going to say where yet.
I thought you just wanted to irritate us.
No, and there's a good and important, I think, reason for the mixing up of things here a little bit. Some devout Alan Parsons Project plans are already going like, "Yep, I know what the reason is," but the rest of y'all who aren't maybe devout Alan Parsons Project fans don't know yet. So
And we'll have to suffer.
we'll have to suffer. But any which way, we've got much more to come. We've just now done albums 11, 10, and 9, and we got 2 weeks worth out of album number 9. So we got number 8 next week and the following actually, or not. Maybe not next week, because next week I got a different video coming for that. But the next time we pick up on the Alan Parsons Project, it's
Probably
going to be
in 2 weeks.
Probably in 2 weeks here. There's going to be 4 songs coming from it, so it's a little over half the album in that particular case.
Are you going to do all 4 in 1 week, or are you going to do it
no,
in
I think
2
we're going to
weeks?
split them up just like we did this.
Okay.
And you'll do 2, and Luna Rosa will do 2, and then we go on from there with our first of our full album reactions that, like I said, we'll decide who does what
Yes.
from that point forward. I've got some of this planned out and some of it not. And as I've also told you before, I don't do these scripts for any of my videos, any of my reactions.
Really?
Yeah, isn't it obvious? Like this. No, seriously, I just don't. I want it to be a little bit more spontaneous if I can. I mean, I got a general idea of what I want to say, but I just don't write it out or anything like that. So,
Personally, I think those are the best videos.
yeah, I think it's
When
more
people,
personal.
Yeah, when people don't have a script.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some videos where you kind of need a script. You
True.
know, like the ones where they're telling stories.
If you're
about
narrating
that
a story,
happened-
you
that
have to have
happened
the
for
story
real.
to read. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, even there you can kind of put in your own words.
Wing
but
it?
Yeah, wing it. But, you know, there are some videos where you need to have a script, but
Yeah.
I don't believe doing this kind of video is one of those videos.
All right. Yeah, I agree. All right.
And it's obvious I don't have a script. Otherwise I'd come off as knowing more.
And that's what makes this a reaction video and not just a review.
Yeah.
I want to see what you think of it. I kind of figured going in you'd like this song.
Yeah, I like how calming, like I said, could put me to sleep, how calming it is.
Right. Put you to sleep,
You know.
but not in a boring way, but in a calming
no,
way.
yeah.
Yeah. all
Yeah,
right.
because I guess it seems like repetitive to me.
Well,
Because of
because
the keys they use and whatever.
Right.
But and his voice, that does it.
Yeah.
Right there.
It just so happens you're going to hear a lot more of Eric Wolfson's voice,
Okay.
obviously in in the albums to come. But he didn't start putting his voice onto Alan Parsons Project albums until their 5th album.
Yeah, that's what
That's
you were
the crazy
saying.
part here. They did 4 albums in the 70s, and the rest of them were all in the 80s. And so starting with the 1980 album, The Turn of a Friendly
I don't
Card.
remember if you told us the reason why he didn't.
I don't think he ever specified the reason. I think it was just because he didn't like his own voice.
That would make a lot of sense.
What's funny is
And
that
then
he did demos of
somebody
songs.
probably told him, "Hey, you got a better voice than you think."
Yeah, exactly.
And it took 5 years to convince him.
Something like that. On their 6th album, Eye in the Sky, we did Old and Wise, which there's a recording on the deluxe version of that album of Eric Woolfson singing Old and Wise.
Really?
In the end, they went with Colin Blunstone. That was actually Alan Parsons' decision to go with that. But there's a lot of examples of that, not just that song, where Eric sang it because he wrote it. And somebody else then sang it afterwards, and sometimes they'd leave Eric Wolfson's original version in, and sometimes they would leave in, put in somebody else's
that's
version.
from a business sense of things, that's a good thing to do because, you want to pick the one that sounds best.
There you go. And Alan Parsons himself was probably the best example of, in this case, a producer would make that kind of decision, a business type of decision on the album. He, did a lot of the arranging. He did a lot of the mixing. He did a lot of the everything on his albums. That's why they let it be called the Alan Parsons Project and not the Alan Parsons and Eric Wolfson Project or something like that. Officially it still was a duo, but they had all of these other session musicians.
Yeah, you don't want to have a great album and then have one bad song on there tank the whole thing.
Well, yeah, exactly.
I mean, it happens quite often, I guess.
And there's still not a single album out of any of Alan Parsons Project's albums, or even his solo albums that came later, his quote-unquote solo albums, that have just one lead singer. They all have multiple different lead singers on different songs on the same album.
Until you had me do this, I didn't even realize that.
Yeah.
I just thought, oh, it's the Alan Parsons Project.
Okay.
Always one singer in bands, and or maybe two, but I never thought about that.
Go back to watch the album Quality, or watch the video Quality Music Part 3, where I talk about that phenomenon.
Yeah.
How it used to be much more common that bands would have multiple lead singers. Not just multiple singers. I mean, everybody's got that for backup singing and stuff like that. But I'm talking about multiple lead singers. It just doesn't exist anymore. It's a phenomenon.
Do you think they kind of did that back then because in case somebody got sick or couldn't?
No, I think it was just because they had more
singing,
people with that talent to play an instrument and sing at the same time.
That'd be right, I suppose.
I mean, you had your bands with just a front man, too, that were just as good and just as famous. There was nothing wrong, in other words, with having just one singer when you had somebody especially that was just the singer.
Yeah.
But then we went through all the albums of Kansas, for example, where very clearly they had two lead singers for most of their career. Later on it was just one or one at a time, but it was just. But early on, especially, and through Dust in the Wind, the Carry On Wayward Son, and stuff like that, they had two lead singers, two different lead singers, to do their songs. So, and that phenomenon, Chicago, a good example. Three lead singers. Terry Kath, Peter Cetera, and Robert Lamb all took their turns at lead vocals on different songs on the same album. Alan Parsons did it just by hiring session musicians and guest stars, as we put it.
Yeah. Okay.
So, like that. So we're going to be hearing more of it. We're going to be hearing more of Eric Wolfson. We'll hear more of Colin Blunstone that I mentioned, Lenny Zakadek, all the different lead vocalists. And then the one and only time that Alan Parsons himself took a lead vocal duty briefly, only for part of a song, and through a vocoder. That one, though, Luna Rose is going to be doing that one, but you'll get to watch. And that's got a ways to go.
At least I can watch.
At least you can watch that one. All right. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, click the like button. If you liked the reaction, if you like the song, or if you liked the song but not our reaction, or whatever. And put your comments down below about what you thought of either the reaction or the song or whatever, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Share this video with your friends on social media, and of course, don't be a donkey of limited intelligence. Instead,
Be an intelligent donkey, y'all. Bye.
Bye. Have a good one.